Guess what?
What?
It is time.
For?
Another exciting episode of
Feel It Real Fun. Look, it's really dark. We need to lighten it up a bit, I think.
Well,
and it's our 16th of February, 2021.
oh my God. So what is the year over now? Like, how much of it do we know? Could we figure it out?
Well, we're back to that, like, 1.5 twelfths over.
All right, so we're 1.5 twelfths over the year, guys.
Yes.
Oh my God. Hey, Triple D, Simmy, Triple D, Brian. Yo, this is so much fun. Hold that tiger. Oh, we're going to have so much fun today. Triple D, Cassidy, and Triple D, Sizzle, yo.
Yes.
So, Victoria.
Yes. Neville Goddard and Manifesting Money, the secret of the double-minded man.
Oh my God, we're going to double this up in some really cool ways today. Shrullick is here as well.
Hello,
Triple
Shrullick.
D and MM people. Gail.
Hello,
Triple
Alvin.
D and Joe. Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay, so
go to freeneville.com.
yeah, 221 email list pseudo random goodness.
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
90-day adventure, $97. That's like $1 a day. Oh my, Mr. 20. Is that free?
Is it
No,
free?
that's not free, right?
Sorry, Alvin, you can't join.
There's lots of things that we give away for free, like 1,000 videos, 1,000 podcasts, 1,000 articles. But $97, $1 a day, right? It's like cheapo cup of coffee.
It is.
Boom. Meanwhile, Triple D Tommy.
Hello, Triple D Tommy. And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
Triple D Ashley is here too.
Hello,
All right.
Ashley.
Now, so Victoria, today we're going to talk about the secret of the double-minded man.
Double-minded man.
Yeah,
You sounded like Alex Jones.
That's right. So since we're in snap lockdown in Australia.
Snap lockdown.
That's right.
Yes, that's right.
All right, so today's lesson is lesson number 6 from the Prosperity Prop. Look at that thick, yummy paper starting to fall apart. Got
It
to
is.
tape it together.
Been looked at so
Yep, I got to
many
tape
times.
it together like a first date.
Tape it together.
Get out some.
Bind it up.
Let's get some duct tape up. We're gonna make it cleave.
Cleave.
We love words like cleave. If somebody reminds us at the end of the show, we'll get into the word cleave and show how words have power. But meanwhile, it's going to be so much fun.
Okay.
So, Victoria.
So we've got a very long quote here from Neville Goddard's The Creator.
In other words, Victoria's going to be really busy.
I am editing this video, unless I just say, check the description.
Yeah, see the notes.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's the look at him go.
Yeah. He's feeling frisky.
You little Maxwell. You.
Okay, so do I start reading?
Yep.
Okay, so nothing has ever happened to you that you did not set in motion in your imagination. I tell you, you can be anything you want to be, but when you voice your request, your desire must be genuine.
Now, we'll explore what that means in just a moment, but we want to nail this first bit. Ready? Nothing.
Excuse me. Yes. Oh, God. Yes.
Nothing has ever happened to you that you did not set in motion in imagination. Nothing. Right? So here's the thing. You want to get really good at this, right? Stop blaming things like the loogie, like Trump, like Sleepy Joe.
Other
right?
things
Yeah.
outside
Stop it.
me, yeah.
Right? Oh, it's a random chance, right? I can imagine what I want, but there's always a little bit of random chance in there, right?
Do it again.
Random chance. Yeah, Triple D, Jake, yo.
Yes.
So we really want to nail this, right?
Yes.
Here's part of not being a double-minded man, right? Right? Nothing has ever happened to you that you do not set in motion with your imaginal act, with your imaginal experience. So, Brian says, Sleepy Joe is my fault. Hashtag. Do you make him fall asleep?
Yeah.
I make fun of all of them, by the way. I love when people actually get worked up, like, oh, he's making fun of the Democrats. I make fun of all of them.
Yeah.
I'd do Trump, but I don't know how he sounds. I mean, but I can do the hair. Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
See, Silver Fox.
Okay.
Anyway, love you guys.
So you must so want it that you are willing to remain faithful to your change in position.
All right, so you move into your dwelling place. All right, double your income, work half the time, whatever it is. Yo, Triple D on ya. Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Now, this is what's really cool. You have to, when you move into a new place, do you immediately pack up and leave? I'm the guy, when I go into a hotel room, by the way, I don't take my shit out of the suitcase. You know, you take your suitcase in, and they've got dresser drawers. I don't use them. Right? I sit my suitcase on that foldable thing that they do, or I push the TV off the stand, and I put my suitcase there because I'm not moving in.
Actually, that's true. In fact, I was just thinking how it can take a little time. It can take a little, I don't know, to feel comfortable there, to settle in to the new place. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally, yeah. If you're moving in, you
moved
unpack.
into a new place. So it's like that with any state.
Totally.
Yeah, just settle into the state.
You see, you can move into your state. You can move within your state. You know, we move within our home, right? We also don't live out of suitcases in our home. Like,
No.
see, Victoria went on special assignment a few weeks ago, right?
You've got a wardrobe.
And I'm willing to bet for one of the participants, no names mentioned, it probably took the first day of being in a place to unpack and the last day to repack, right? Versus I just live out of, if I'm a temporary, I live out of the suitcase. If I'm moving in, my shit's all over the place.
I can see it everywhere.
True that, right?
Yes.
So let us continue because this is really good.
Okay. You cannot assume you have your desire for one little moment and then return to your former state. For if you do, you are a double-minded man, and you will not receive anything from the Lord, as told us in the book of James.
All right, this is really cool, guys, because here's the thing. If you're living from wealth, remember we talked about Victoria's favorite one, if you must spend money, right? You spend it as though it were a dry leaf and you the owner of a boundless forest. There's a feeling there, right? There's a feeling there. Now, if she feels that and then goes, oh, see, watch this. She's ordering T-shirts online, right? They happen to be in U.S. dollars, right?
Yes.
U.S. dollar. So a dollar in the U.S. is like $1.25 here right now. So like a $400 shirt is like $500 here. So she's looking at her shirts, right? And if it says $400 on the price thing, it's actually $500, right? Does that freak you out?
No.
No, right? Not at all, right? But there's some people that go, all right, so you got a $7 ebook, but that's in US dollars. So if I multiply it out, because I'm in Australia, and so it's like 7
Maybe
times 1.25, it might be $8. I mean, do you give a discount for Aussies? No, right? No, I don't, right? Yeah. You get it? Here's where what I want you to notice. If you're actually imagining wealth, okay, enjoying spending money, making money, doubling your income, working half the time, when it comes time, right? Well, I can't. Yeah. Anyway, continue, Victoria.
Okay.
I'll pretend I'm reading it in the prop.
If you want to be successful in business,
That's right.
you can. I don't care how many creditors you owe
That's right.
or what the bank says you have. If you assume success and persist in that assumption, you cannot fail. This is the law by which everyone lives.
Oh my God. So, ready? This is
Yes.
really. Joe says, Jumpin' Joe Weldon says, I'm aware of the monetary difference. Seymour. Yes. Now, here's what's really cool,
Yes.
right? So, let's. If you assume success and persist, right?
Yes.
So we've had more than one person join us in ManifestingMasteryCourse.com
Yes.
who was totally fucking broke, right?
Yes.
I don't have the money, Mr. Tony, can you cut me a break? And I say no,
Yes.
right? For a couple reasons. One, if I cut you a break, and then every time you write me a testimonial, because you actually do the course, then I have to basically say, yeah, they were compensated because I cut you a break, right? Don't do that. I don't do any of that stuff. Second of all, for me to cut you a break, I have to imagine that you need one because I feel so sorry for you.
Yeah, right.
So I'm imagining you know, if you want to double your income and work half the time,
Kicking
fine.
ass.
On the
Yeah.
other hand, if you just want to imagine, right, you're in the course, you got the money somehow, or if you want to imagine whatever, that money's no longer a problem for you. Again, I'll imagine with you, for you, right, to you, right, and then suddenly, like we've had people come to trainings here, fly around the world, all that good stuff back when you could, right, leaving on a jet plane thing.
Yes.
You
Like
could-
WTF.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
But here's the thing, right? It's not like, oh, I've got this fantasy of being in your garden, but well, can't do it because I don't have the money. Can't do it because of the loo. You can't do it. That's the double-minded man. You can't be that. By the way, so Victoria,
Yes.
have you ever gone out to lunch with someone?
Like a lovely man.
Hey,
Yes.
that isn't where I was going, but that works for me.
Okay.
So you ever go out to lunch with someone and the waiter comes over to the table or the waitress, right? And you notice waiter is a state, right? They wait. Yeah, how can I wait for you, right? And then
Where's a waitress?
waitress, yeah, how can she wait for me,
Oh,
right?
yes.
But not for me because I always order item number 7, right? Or something very rapidly because that's the kind of guy I am. But have you ever been at the table with someone who takes forever
Yes.
to order? and it's like, well, you know what? I want the chicken. No, I want the beef. Oh, no, I forgot. I'm a vegetarian.
How did I know you were going to say that?
Unbelievable, right?
I'm quick today.
Why
Yes.
would you torture everyone with that, right? But on the other hand, it's like, right, boom. Your chicken, beef, no fish, no. Oh my God, I'm a vegetarian. The waiter doesn't care. Right? The waiter doesn't care.
He just likes to wait.
The waiter doesn't want to wait. Right? Those of you who are waiting don't want to wait anymore. Right? You get to go right. Wait, what do I choose? Right? First of all, let's start way up at the top of the quote. Nothing has ever happened in your life. Right? So there's not. Oh, there's what happened because I imagine, then there's random chance, right? There's me and there's my friend random chance, right? No, there's no such thing as random chance, right? So here's the thing, right? So everything that has happened in your life has happened because you had an imaginal experience. End of line. You accept something.
Befalls you.
All that befalls you, all that you
Yes.
do. See, when I do this, it's like, wow, man, I've imagined something that makes me stare at them. Meanwhile, so we don't want to be double-minded there. Single mind. Really get this. Right? Next bit. The whole thing is you must remain faithful. Right? Now, to me, that doesn't mean persist like the way most people do it. I mean, I'm at home. I don't have to, remain faithful. I don't have to persist in being in my house. No, I just, I plop my ass down in the Ames chair. I surrender to that. I look at my good boy. Jumpin' Joe's here. Jumpin' Joe.
Jumpin' Joe.
He loves Emmett. He does, right? So we surrendered to doing a podcast. I mean, if we went 2 minutes in and it's like, wow, squirrel, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Boom. Got it? Surrender to, right? It's easy to stay home. Unpack your fucking bags. And the third bit, if you want to be successful in business, I love that Neville wasn't judgmental about business. You ever notice that? Right? He wasn't.
Yeah.
Neville was, dare I say it, a businessman, right? But more on that some other time, right? But if you want to be successful, imagine what implies you're successful and stay there. And I promise you, if you want to come here, you imagine being here, right? You surrender to that and you don't keep digging up the damn seed. You'll get your passport, you'll get your money, you'll get here, you'll come back, right? Cool, lots of fun. You want to imagine being a manifestingmasterycourse.com? Don't say I'm imagining all sorts of money in my life, but will you cut me a break now? Right? I'll cut you something better than a break. Right? Boom. Right?
Yeah.
And thirdly,
Emmett would make a great pair of slippers.
that's got to be Joe.
It's got to be.
Joe loves you.
Oh,
He just doesn't understand
you're so
you.
pretty over
You're
there.
so beautiful.
Emmett.
I wish I could take your photo for Jumpin' Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll pretend we did. We'll send them another one. All right. Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Fake it till you make it. So, Victoria,
Yes.
you want to do your part?
Oh, my part. Sorry. I'm only here for the beginning, and tell us what was your strawberry bit.
Victoria,
Yes.
what is your strawberry bit? Hashtag.
Hashtag strawberry
Strawberry bit.
bit. One day.
One day.
The reminder that all that befalls you, no matter what, it's all come from your own imagination. You know?
Yep.
Just that reminder. And I really do like that bit about, that analogy of you saying if you move into a new place, it's like you don't sit around with your bags packed, you know what I mean?
You unpack 'em.
By the same token, you can unpack and do all of that. And I remember when I first moved in here and I'd done all of that, but it felt like I'm still not comfortable, actually. Do you know what I mean? It took me a little while to nuzzle into it, sort of. And I can just see that with moving into a new state, a totally new state, just, persist, like he says, not from force, but just persist and settle in. I love that too.
Totally.
That's my strawberry bit.
Boom, Sammy.
What was yours?
My strawberry bit today. Really the whole thing about unpacking. Because, like, if you're in a state of transient, you don't unpack, right?
Yeah.
If you're in a state of this is where I live, it's a very different thing. I remember when Jeff Nash came to visit, and Jeff Nash is an old client, an old friend of mine, and he stops by and he hollers in the door, give him a hug, come on in.
Yeah.
And he's in Australia for like a month or something, and he goes everywhere. And of course, while he's here, he's like, "Oh, have you been to Uluru? Have you been there? Have you been there?" I'm like, "No, I live here." Yeah, you ever notice it's the visitor
where you live.
Yeah,
You never bother visiting.
Yeah, the visitor goes and sees everything.
Yeah.
Right. We'll get around to it. Right. Yeah, because we live here. Right.
Yeah.
Someday maybe we'll go to Uluru, maybe not. Someday maybe we'll go see the big pumpkin. Maybe we will. Yeah, we've got big things all over Australia.
We do. I don't think about a pumpkin though. We've got a big banana.
We got a big banana.
Yeah,
Okay,
big
maybe we'll go see the
pineapple.
big banana. I don't do bananas.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yes, that's mine. Yeah, you move in. You become a resident, an occupant. You don't just, like I said, and if it's, and by the way, if you find yourself in a hotel room you don't like, I mean, years ago, my ex-wife and I, we went to Virginia Beach. And we went, and we got this timeshare at Virginia Beach, right? And we went into the room at Virginia Beach, and the wind blew under the doors, and it was moldy and stuff like that. And so I called the timeshare company, and I said, "Can I help you?" And I said, "I certainly hope so." Right? And they said, "Cool." So they moved us down the road to another place at Virginia Beach, right? Because
Another timeshare?
Another timeshare, right? Because I wasn't staying there, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like, no, it's like I know you guys keep some reserve someplace, right? I get one. Right?
I ordered clams.
Yeah, I ordered clams, right? I was not
Yeah.
I was not staying in a shithole.
Yeah.
The shithole had a 5-star rating. I don't know who they paid for that, but the other place had a 3-star rating, and it was marvelous. I actually bought a timeshare there. It was wonderful.
Oh.
So Dark Mockery loves Virginia Beach. I can tell you all the weird ass cubby holes, man. Oh yeah, love me some Virginia Beach.
Virginia.
You hear Bill show up there? That was good, wasn't it? Anyway. All right.
Yeah, plantains, they're yum.
Boom.
Okay.
Okay, so let's talk about the power of words real quick. Ready? Because I
Yes.
promised. To cleave.
To cleave, that's
to
right.
cleave.
Yeah,
right?
oneself.
See,
Yes.
to cleave.
Cleave, you
to
two.
cleave means you can, like, cut their
Out.
head in half.
Yes.
Right? With a cleaver. Think cleaver, right?
And then cleave it back
and
together
then there's,
again.
And there's to cleave to my heart, right? So one word means two things, right? So if I say, sizzle, it's time for the cleaving. What the fuck
cleaving.
what does that even fucking mean, right? But since words have power, and I'm imagining cleaving sizzle. Like, what does that mean? You said cleaving sizzle. Chop, chop. Right? Chop, chop. Right? We don't know, right? Words, such fun. Anyway, thank God they don't have power. Cleavage. It's the time. It's like the age of
Cleave,
Aquarius.
yes.
So it's the age of the cleave. Now you think about that. Cleavage, right? Cleavage. There's a
Cleave.
separation. Cleavage. You just want to take your face and go.
And put it into it.
Yay! This is one of those funniest moments, isn't it?
Okay.
Oh dear, you people are bad.
So, yeah, that's
Ready?
the bit on cleave. And that was our strawberry bit. So, while you type in your strawberry bits, hashtag strawberry
Jamaica.
bits,
Hi, Jerry.
go to
Hi, Jerry. What's up, Jerry? What?
Leave
What?
it.
What's up, Jerry? What?
Beaver Cleaver.
What's? Yep. Every man's got to have himself a hobby.
Jerry.
I got me a hobby.
Go
Jerry.
to freeneville.com.
221 email list pseudo
Random.
goodness.
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
Yeah, Michelle, so bad she's good. That's
My
right.
bell.
Yeah, and with the manifestingmasterycourse.com thing, remember, it's like half a donut a day. It's so much money. All he wants is your fucking money. Business people are bad. Neville never charged. The fat, stupid guy who was on America's Most Wanted said so. True. E.O. Locker Jr., America's Most Wanted.
All right.
Yeah.
It's okay.
True story, man. I don't make this shit up. I just find it funny. It's like, well, the fat, forgetful guy said Neville said one thing, but when you listen to Neville, he said something else. But I believe the fat guy who was a fugitive. I don't get it. Anyway, I just want to cleave me some E.O. Locker Jr.
And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
Yep. By the way, somebody asked on the Facebook, now the YouTubes. Yeah, it's fun, F-U-N. So it's like...
it's not a refund.
For more fun,
yes.
Right? Not for more fund. Right?
Yes.
And of course, I like fund as in F-U-N-N-E-D. Funned. Right? Brian just ate a full donut. He can eat a whole donut. Oh, my God. Did you laugh? Yeah, EO. Yeah, EO was a fugitive. Yeah, Google it. Right? Seriously, Jamaica. Right? Yeah. I actually fact check. So a lot of people don't know this, right? Because it's like, well, you know. Anyway. Right? Yeah, EO Locker Jr. Someone's going to get pissed. People actually, they really do. I talk about EO and it's like, but I believe him. He was a student of Neville's. Right. Ashley Googled it. Coolio. All right, I'm out of here.
Okay, you guys. Catch you either tonight on the watch party or tomorrow for the next show.
That's right. Join us for the Live Dead show later.
The Live Dead show.
Yes, it's a lot of fun. All right.
Okay.
There we go. Love
ya.
you guys. See ya. That was fun. Boom.